with you all the time. And he used to be like, bro, like just go and do your football thing, man. Like you need to be on that field. You need to be out there, balling. You ain't supposed to be back here doing this stuff that I'm doing. And man, that spoke to me, man. It was like, man, I was like, man, this guy right here, like it's gotta be God. Like how is this stuff not happening to me? Like how am I not getting locked up? How am I not getting shot? How am I not getting in this trouble that my friends are getting into? My close friends, like these are my dogs, and it's like I'm missing all these, just tragic type of things that are happening. And the only answer to me was that God was working, man. God was working. He had a bigger plan for me, and not that He didn't have one for them, but their plan was different because I did hit adversity, but it just wasn't in those forms. And I was like, man, I gotta honor Him. I gotta honor Him because I'm thankful. Because situations, man, happen, and a lot of people, we lose them, and we know that they had so much potential, and we lose them, and they never fulfilled it. And to go to an early grave without fulfilling your potential is the worst thing that could ever happen to you, man. I feel like, so when I said, man, look, God in my life, He working, like I'm working. If He working, I'm working. If He working to keep me safe, because that's my dog. That was my best friend. If He working to keep me safe from experiencing what he just experienced, and He let me go to college versus staying home and trapping or something like that, then I gotta honor Him. Like I gotta honor Him with the way I'm acting. I'm gonna go back to school and go be a captain and be somebody that can represent my family well and be a blessing to other people, because I'm still here, and I'm still here standing upright for a reason. I'm not just supposed to be walking around getting blessed and not blessing other people. So that's kind of my take on it.
And I think our walk with God, a lot of people think the biggest mistake we make is everybody think they have more time. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we ain't guaranteed the next minute. So it's like with me, I'm trying to do my best because, hey, you never know. Yep. And like Kerry said, I done had a couple friends that didn't make 21, 25, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of, that made it real for me. It's like, man, you never know. So that's the biggest mistake we made. Is like, I'll get right with God next week. And you never know.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, growing up too, like, I never really much to do but get into trouble. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of times I should have been in trouble. Plenty of times. Had to be God working. Got me out of the situation. Got me moving somewhere else. Or maybe I'm thinking like, I'm gonna eat today. You know what I'm saying? There's little things like that. I mean, I said it's a bigger thing, but there's little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm gonna get out of this situation. How I'm gonna eat today. How I'm gonna, get out of trouble.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I don't know. God always working. Kept me where I need to be.
Keep you centered.
That's good. I like that. I like that story. Appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what this is about, man. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. When we do these podcasts, sometimes people seem to think that I'm trying to get a gain or something like that. Bro, this is a blessing for me as much as it is for y'all, as it is for anybody else that's watching. Like this is us trying to spread that light, because I do train athletes. You know what I'm saying? I am a coach, but first and foremost, man, I'm trying to be a blessing to anybody I can bless, bro. Like that's why I think we here for. Like this energy that we have. We all have been athletes. When we're a part of a team, when you inject energy into a team, beautiful things happen, man. You see stuff that happen that you like, man, how did that go down? But sometimes it just takes like the right leadership, right? You get the leadership from a guy like a Coach Gibb, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be on you, right? Pounds that's going to get the best out of you. And God's working through him to get that out of you. Or like a Coach Burleson that worked to get that out of us, Jaquan. And Jerell, you seen how that worked as well. I'm sure you had great leaders that tried to get it out of you, kind of pull that fire out of you and try to get the best out of you. And I think that's God, bro. Like that's God working through other people. And then once you feel that, then it's your turn. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get it, and then you like, all right, cool. Now I got it inside of me, so now it's time to give it out. Because the power is in the synergy, and that's what He wants to see us do, to be a blessing to our brothers and sisters. So that's what this is all about, bro. That's the reason why I think it's a blessing to have you young cats on here to be able to show other young cats that may be struggling right now. Like, look, man, like this is the way. Like, just be faithful. And like I said, if you don't believe in God or in Christ or whatever you believe in, bro, be faithful. Be consistent. Be consistent and stay there. Stop moving everywhere. Cats be getting swayed each and which way. Y'all done seen, y'all college boys. Y'all know. There's cats that just be doing all types of crazy stuff because they ain't got no morals. Like, get some morals and you'll see what happens to your life, bro. Get some morals. Like, figure out what you really want. Who you really doing this for? Like, you're not doing this for yourself. It's not about you. You know, that's why I think it's important for young cats to know. And really old cats too, man. There's a lot of cats that just be riding waves like we done talked about before. Like, you got to stay in your own lane and look where you're supposed to be looking. Focus on what you're supposed to focus on. Be like zeroed in, like a missile, man. But Jay John,
Mama mentality.
Mom, man, I was watching Kobe highlights the other day, Quan. Still turn me up. Boy.
Hey, Will is still my favorite player to this day.
Hey, he different. He different.
I got a question. I got a real question to keep this going. Since y'all football players, I mean, we are all football players. I want to hear about a specific moment. The specific moment that made you, that made you love the game. Because I know everybody remember that moment. It's like, man, like that turned me up. That made me love football. I started off. I was 10 years old. I remember it.
I started off. I got you.
Yeah, I was 10 years old and I was playing for the Westfield Cowboys, Ponderosa, whatever. We was in Houston. We was a little league team, Pee Wee team, and we went undefeated. And our junior year, we did freshman summer. So our junior year, we went undefeated, won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Our senior year, we lost to one team in the season, and they made it to the Super Bowl. Ooh. So the game, they made it to the Super Bowl first.
Like that.
So we in the little conference championship to make it to the Super Bowl. I saw they won, and it turned me up. I was like, they made it.
They won?
We there. So they won first. They played it like 3. We played it like 6. So they won. It was like this.
Yeah.
We smashed the team 48-0. And we came back and we beat them in the Super Bowl 45-26. And after we beat them, it just made me feel like I don't know. It made me feel like I love football. Like this, it was the best feeling in the world. Like as a 10-year-old, I was just like, man, like I'll never ever forget this moment. Like I saw my team jumping up and down, they giving us trophies. I ain't gonna lie, the other team crying. I ain't really had no feelings for them because like y'all were earlier in the season, so I needed.
Should have won. Stop crying. Should have won.
I needed that revenge. So, so ever since then, like I said, I was competitive.
We lost Jay Jones. Where you at?
Mine had to be my freshman year when we was at East Mississippi. We played against Northwest. We beat them. Their quarterback was Gardner Minshew, the quarterback at Texas was right now. We were playing the last division game, and we was beating Mississippi Delta 54-0 going in halftime. And the referees didn't stop nothing at all. They was putting our players out the play, blowing the whistle, and we wound up being in a big fight. It's all on YouTube or whatever.
Just brawling.
We was going in as the number one team in the state, and they wound up kicking us out. And when they kicked us out, Northwest wound up getting in. They won the state championship, and they won the national championship that same year.
You talking about on what's the show called?
Last Chance U.
Last Chance U. That's the game that was on there, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And he like, ain't no way. And then what really got me was on Twitter, Gardner Minshew was watching Last Chance U, and he had the national championship ring on. And he was watching it. I'm like,
play.
Y'all was not supposed to be in there, bro. Like, so the next year we had to play the first game. Everybody that was returning, they couldn't play. So it was they played 32 freshmen down there. While we was all sitting at the house, we were sitting up there in the meeting room watching the game. We like, freshmen finna win. So they got to playing. Dakota Allen, he played with the Rams or whatever. He down there. And they wound up losing. And I'm like, bro, we get back on this field, we not losing another game at all. We went the rest of the year, and we wound up having to play Northwest in the state championship at East Mississippi. So we like, y'all finna have to pay for what we did.
Yeah.
And we wound up beating them, and like that moment, holding up that state championship trophy, and like looking at them with their heads down, going, what? where I was back home, knowing that they just lost on everything. Like, it was probably the best feeling. Again, that was my first time ever winning the championship, and that feeling was just, man, you can't take that back. Especially all the guys that we had. We had Tim Bunner, you had DeAndre, you had Dakota Allen, all of those NFL type guys. It was just like a great moment. Can't nobody take that away from us.
Remember that stuff, man. Go ahead, Corn.
Yeah. No, man. One moment made me tell me I love football. I don't know. There's plenty of moments just like, man, I love football. I just tell myself that time and time again. I guess I'll throw it back to freshman year of high school, really. Actually, I'll go sophomore year. Sophomore year, having like a pretty bad season or whatever, but I was like, we ended up finishing my sophomore year 2-8. You know what I'm saying? So after
like
that,
my high school career.
It was rough. It was rough, man. But we made a big turnaround after that. It's like a mindset change. I was like, man, I got this for boys. And I know, like, and it's tough, like, from high school, people just be in there, just like, I'm play football. All right, now what? But I don't know. But after the sophomore year, and like finally, like after the season, seeing all the boys just crying, you know what I'm saying? It was heartfelt and stuff like that. But me knowing it's like, well, I can be a changer, you know what I'm saying? I can be a game changer, like, why not? So I was like, man, I love football. I like seeing like the camaraderie, like knowing everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like seeing all these boys that, that I'm playing with, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the seniors, they go out and do their own thing. And then it's like, man, like, I feel like I could do more for them. Like, I don't want that to happen again. So the next senior class, I'm going to do this for y'all. So at that point, I was just like, man, I love football. You know what I'm saying? I just love the camaraderie, passion, that everybody has. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to end with a big trophy in the end. We wasn't able to do that, but you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, just like seeing that everybody can be passionate about something, like, and then be, the rough boy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't care about this, I don't care about that, but like, you see him crying at the end of the year. You know
everybody in the block is crying.
Football can really bring out something out of everybody.
But my last game at Hardin Simmons, boy, I cried like a baby, like a little boy. I'm in there just like I was hurt. But I'm like, man, I know it's like, man, this part of my career is done. But when talking about the moment when I thought, I love the game, man, it's hard to pinpoint. Like Jaquan said, it's kind of hard for me to pinpoint because, like, I guess I started to develop the love. Like, I didn't really love it at first. I don't think it wasn't love at first sight for me with football. It was like I liked playing. I had met some great people. I had some good coaches. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep doing it. And then as I started to build relationships with these coaches, and some of these coaches became like father figures to me, is when I really started to say, man, this is changing my life. I was like, well, I feel like I owe you. It became a deal where, like, you asking me to run power. Nah, it's different. It's like I'm wanting to give you a better job now. That was my thinking. I was thinking like that in college. Like, I was trying to get Coach B up out of D3, but he ain't gonna leave. But that was my thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to, like, he ain't gonna leave. But I was trying to think, like, I was like, man, I'm trying to help. Like, I guess it was more so like I wanted to use football as something to make a bigger impact. Like, I wanted to make a bigger impact from football. So the love for me, like, bro, to be honest, like, as much as I do love football now, I really don't even watch football as much as I did as a player. Like, I really don't. Like, yeah, I know it's crazy, right? I really don't. Like, I really don't watch it as much because for me, it was more about the people. It was the people. Like, I love the people and I love the environment. I love being around football. I love just what it was about, the culture. I love everything about that. But, like, it wasn't really the game itself that I like. It wasn't a moment in the game itself. Like, I was like, man, this is why I love it. Like, it was like it cultivated. You know what I'm saying? It was like levels to it. So that was kind of for me. That's where it came from. Like, I don't even got a football team, really. I got the Bears, but we trash, man. I don't even have to get mad, bro. They make me so mad.
Claim your Bears.
Yeah. I gotta claim them, man. We trash, man. We're gonna get right, though. We're gonna get right one of these days. But yeah, man.
I gotta worry about my Cowboys, so you gotta claim them.
Yeah, Kerry, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing it's just like from, you know what I'm saying? Like, more so it's about the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing with the people. You know what I'm saying? How you said that, I feel that.
Yeah, the relationship.
I mean, that's more so what I understand why I love it anyway. Yeah, that's what really made me love it. You know what I'm saying? Just the people and the relationships that you build. Like you said, yeah, coach should become father figures. I got that as well. I feel like everybody, with the sports that really was truly into it, definitely got that vibe.
Yeah.
So
You want to be that guy.
Like, yeah, that guy.
You already know, like, Coach Sloan, man, kickoff come.
Yeah.
Put me on that
boy, put me on it, coach. He would get, he would get so mad, boy, when we make the special team depth chart and we ain't got pounds on this stuff. He'd be like, Sloan. He'd be looking at me. I'd be like, man, look. I'd be like, you the starting middle linebacker, man. You are the best linebacker in the nation. I can't have you on every unit, man. Like, chill out. Like, you try to get me fired. Chill.
I feel that. Hey, I just want to be on the field. Get on the field.
I'm just trying to be that guy. Like, my first year at LPSU when we played at Langston for the conference championship, y'all got to put me on kickoff. Man, they had the starting line, starting running back down there on the wedge block. I was supposed to stay in one lane. I said, nah, I'm going to go break the field up.
I ain't staying in that lane. I know.
I split the whole thing. They end up being like on the 10-yard line starting the ball. I'm like, all right. I had a concussion right then, but I'm good.
I'm good, though.
I'm straight.
Yeah, that's it, though. That's it. The passion kind of come out of you, man, in the game, man, because it's like, I guess to me, and I'm going to kind of add to that, take a different turn on it. I think where my passion really came out was just the violence of the game, which kind of sounds a little sick, but like when we got to playing, let's say it's like the first quarter, right? And you get in that situation where it's like the best player on the opposite side of the ball, y'all meet, and then y'all get that, you know what I'm saying? And once that happened, for me, it was like, I love that. I love that. Because at that point, once we made that contact and you went backwards a little bit, I'm ready. Like, I smell blood. And then I already know. Hey, that's it. It's blood in the water at that point. You know what I'm saying? At that point, it's blood in the water. Like, bro, like, I'm trying to go dumb now. Cause I know none of the linemen gonna catch me, and I know none of your DBs can tackle me. So it was like I was trying to go crazy at that point. After me and the best player met, I love that feeling, and that's what I loved about the game, like the game itself. But the nuances of it, like I didn't really. I was just more so just about like the action, man. The action and the relationships was big for me. It was real big for me. But I want to touch on something real quick though. Jay Jones, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, you talking about the best player. I used to look for the player that had my number on. And if they was on defense, I want to play offense. If they was on offense, I want to play. I'd be like, hey, he got number 72 on, coach. I want to play where if he deep tackle, wherever he at, that's where I want to be. I want to smash somebody with my number on. For some reason.
I'm the better 72 out here.
Yeah. I'm the only 72 out here. Like
nah, hey, no, real talk. Pounds wore 13, which is an unlucky number. I don't know why you would have wore that, but he worked hard in it. But Jaquan got the most unlikely number out of everybody. This man wore 16. Like, I don't know. Nobody wore 16, bro. Like, you ain't never seen a defensive player that was wearing 16. Look at him. He ripping it. That little goofy little number. Going hard in it. He going hard in it.
My own number. I came here on 6. I was 6 in high school.
You want to go get 6? Who had it? Who had it that time? Somebody
else got it.
The reason why I said 13 was because 13 has always been around me like all my life. Like my mama's birthday is January the 13th. And like I was in high school and it was this it was one of these dudes I got real cool with. Like the weekend it was senior skip day. We was lifting weights and we left. And of course they got doing our drinking or whatever. That Sunday morning I kept sliding down on Instagram and I kept seeing his picture up on there. And they was like, we saw that this had to happen with him. So he wound up like getting killed or whatever. His football number was 13. So every time we go into like our weight room, they have his picture and have number 13. So when Coach Gas had asked me, you want to wear 23 like LeBron or whatever, I'm like,
no.
I ain't doing that. So I was like, what other numbers you? And then I was like, what other numbers you got? He said 13. 13 ever since.
Okay. Nah,
that's easy. It was high school. I was 6 because I liked to score. I was like, I'm gonna put 6 on the board. College, I couldn't be 6, so I was like, what's the best one? Best next one, 16. All right, cool. I took it. It got a 6 in it.
He got that 16, didn't let it go, boy. I feel it though. I wore 3 and 23 and 38 and 22. I wore a whole bunch of numbers. So I ain't had no loyalty to my numbers, man. I just wore numbers. I was just trying to play. I had no gloves on. I had my wrist tape. I had, hey, Pounds, don't do me like that. I had no bands on. I was just trying to play. All I wanted. That's all I wanted. Put me on the field, coach. I just want to go. That's all I wanted.
No, for real. I remember going in whenever I played varsity as a freshman in high school, just like for the end of the season or whatever, they threw me in. But they put me at number 35, and I was like, all right, it just wasn't me. But I was like, whatever, cool. And then a few years later, freshman year, college, the same thing, put me at 35, and I was like, whoa. So I don't know. One for me, no, big numbers.
It ain't about the number though, right? It ain't about the number. But nah, man. I kind of want to know, man. Just touching on leadership, man. Are y'all, man? Y'all strong leaders, and y'all have displayed that, man. I want to know, how do you or how have you approached leadership? Because being bestowed a leadership position is a blessing in itself. You know what I'm saying? When you given the opportunity to say, like somebody bestows you and says, okay, look, like you're gonna be this year, this is your time, and y'all, everybody here that had that experience, myself included in Jerell, you come off of a great season and then all those guys leave that were the, big time leaders or whatever, or maybe you was one of those guys, but now you're like one of the only ones left or something like that. How do you guys approach, or how have you approached that leadership responsibility? Like, what was the mindset? What were you guys thinking?
Pretty much, mine was sooner or later it's gonna come to an end. I want to be that person to like speak out and give the upcoming people that's coming up, like, all right, we need to pay attention because one day we're gonna be in his shoes. Because at the end of the day, everything ain't gonna last always. Mm-hmm. It ain't. That's just how life goes. Everything is just like a revolving door, just gonna keep going and going. But I also want to be like that person that anybody can look up to. They need something. I want to be that guy to like shine light on them, pretty much, and show them like every footstep, so they can be. Because regardless, I want somebody to be better than me. Mm-hmm. I say I'm all American like this right here, but I always want somebody to be American times 2.
Absolutely.
I always want somebody to be better than me, because that's just how I am right now. Like, instead of being in it right now, I want to be a teacher about it right now. Because like you said, football ain't gonna last long. You're gonna get old and be able to walk like Sloan, old like that. So
don't do me like that, man. Hold on, time out before you go talk about something. I can't walk. Look, Jaquan, hey, you need to go check his highlight tape. All right, Pounds, go check his highlight tape. You pretty fast too. Y'all both fast brothers. Y'all not beat me in no race. Just know that I'm 28 years young. Jaquan know. I done caught him in the race a couple times. He already know.
You not beat me in a race, for. I thought we settled this, for.
Ain't nothing settled with me, man. I'm a competitor. I'm gonna pull my hamstring.
That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta show me.
I'm gonna pull my hamstring. Straight up. 20 yards, I got you. But nah, Pounds,
20 yards?
20 yards, I got you. But nah, Pounds, I agree, man. I think that's what it's about, with the leadership style. Because when my senior year came around, my leadership style was a little different. I was more so, like you said, you want to be a teacher, and that's like you wanted to have somebody better than you. You want to bring somebody up. And my thing was, I just wanted to make sure that every time I was in front of my teammates, they always saw how hard I was willing to go for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I did want that to eventually rub off on them. I did. I should have groomed people more. I don't know, Jaquan, did I groom y'all? I don't know. He was a freshman when I was a senior. I don't know. Did I groom y'all? I don't know if I did. I probably was like, I probably did it. But what I always wanted them guys to know on my team was I always wanted them to know, man, like, come hell or high water, man, you can trust me. You count on me, man. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna put my heart on the line for y'all. And there's no doubt about that, bro. I was showing them in practice. I'm gonna hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? If I see you skipping a rep, bro, I'm gonna let you know. Like you're not gonna get by, just doing half effort, and I'm not gonna say something. That's part of the leadership to me. That's what it meant to me. And it was like I wanted my teammates. I don't care who you are. You could be a dude just stepped on campus. I want you to tell me if I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because that means that we ain't doing what we supposed to be doing, and we're not gonna make none of our goals happen. So that was kind of my take on it. And Jay Jones, I'll let you go ahead and touch on it, because Jay Jones actually was a dog over there at Tarleton State, which I don't know. He missed the man over there. So go ahead, Jay Jones.
Nah, my leadership style, at first it was, like you said, as a young cat, it was more like lead by example. I didn't say too much because, you're young. But mine was more, like I said, I was competitive. I didn't really yell because I didn't want nobody coming at me the wrong way. But I pull people to the side. I try to chop it up with people.
Yeah.
Try to, show them I love them, show them I cared about them. So when I was an older cat, we had some freshmen, a good running back, I ain't going to say his name, but he tried to quit. He was walking out the field during training camp. It's one of them hot days where it's like, hey, man, I feel you. Like, I might want to quit too. But no, but he was about to walk out the field, and I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. We just finished conditioning. And I run him down, and I'm like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be one of the best runners. You just got to get through these younger years. It's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. But once you get through, your junior year, senior year, you're going to be the big dog. You're going to be cold. You're going to be the man. So I talked to him. He came back. He apologized to the team.
Yeah.
We let him back on or whatever. But it was more like, with me, like you said, it was more about grooming the young cats. I was always, they call it, like a lot of people call me OG and stuff like that, because it was always like, hey, I see somebody doing wrong on and off the field, I kind of give them that look like,
really?
Like, come on, bro.
Like, for
you know
real?
what I'm saying? You part of the team, we can't be doing that.
Right.
So my leadership style was first by example, and then I guess when you get the status, it was more like, try to help as much as I can on the field, off the field. I didn't talk to teammates about stuff at home. I didn't talk to teammates about baby mamas, all types of stuff. So I was more like a big brother when I got to junior senior year.
Jay Jones, I feel that too. Like younger, growing up, it's like I'm the younger one. I ain't gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let them see what I got and see. Let them know. Like Kerry said, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do for y'all. So I was more so started off lead by example, and then Coach Burleson, I was putting to the side and was like, you got to be more vocal. You gotta let them know that, let them know it's not just all about action, but I let them know that you're there too. You gotta verbally let them know that you're there. So growing up, it was more so, all right, I'll still pull people off to the side, but if it was getting to repetitive, I'm sitting here keep pulling you off to the side, I'm gonna pull you out,
Yeah.
Pull you out in front of the team, let everybody know, not only I see this now, but now everybody else sees it. So you make a change, you're still gonna be looking crazy up in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And Kerry, you did do some grooming. I was joshing with you, but how you did, you would always call people out. You'd make sure that let everybody know, all right, if I'm not doing it right, you let me know, because I'm gonna do the same. I'll make sure to do the same for you.
Yeah.
And that's real.
Yeah. That's the best leaders. You
Most definitely
call you out.
Most definitely. So in the latter years, that's when I started, opening my mouth, being more verbal, letting everybody know that I'm there for them, and they need me on or off the field, like I said. You got me. And just keeping close with all your teammates. If anything, even if we don't talk every day to day, now after the fact, they know I'm still here for them. If they need me, they know they can call me up, and I'll still have people from way back when hit me up randomly, but hey, how you doing? Hope everything's good your way. So I hit them up and say the same things. It's all there.
Yeah, and for sure, Jaquan. And to add to what you saying and what we all talking about right now with this leadership, with us all having leadership roles, those relationships that we built with these people during the time of our leadership for the team, at that little window, those relationships y'all gonna have forever, because we got those relationships forever. Man, this game and life are literally, they run together, man. They run together. Like, you never gonna lose. None of this stuff that you experiencing right now, that's the way you think, it's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If God bless y'all to be in on playing on Sundays, I know I just want a discounted ticket. That's all I want. But
Same.
but the relationships though are way more important than anything else, bro. I still contact my teammates. I still talk to them, and if we ain't talked in years, I hit them up. It's like we just talked yesterday. We get to talk about old stories, and then we can talk about who faster. You ain't got no hands. You couldn't block me. You know. Hey, bro, them conversations gonna happen like y'all just played yesterday. So it's like those relationships, man. That's what this game does for us, man. I think that's why my son, however many I have, so I got a daughter right now, so I'm like, man, I need a son. But hey, look, no, when I give me a son, I'm gonna get a son.
Okay.
When I give me a son, not where they at, no, man, chill out, J. But when I give me a son, he gonna play because of the team aspect of team sports, not just football, team sports. What it does is it just like teaches you how to like be selfless and how to like really work for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like you like I'm doing this for me and you. And I'm gonna lay it out there on the line. I'm gonna go to practice on time, even when I don't feel like waking up, because I've been studying all night. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no type of sleep. I got cold in my eyes, but I'm coming out here for you, bro. Like I'm out here for you, and I want you to hold me accountable if I don't come out here on time. If I come here late, you need to say something to me, and I ain't gonna like it. That's cool. I'm gonna just be like this. I'm gonna be mad because I'm an attitude guy. I used to have attitude. I'd be like, all right, bro, all right, okay, all right. But I know he's holding me accountable, and I appreciate that. That's how I know we got a real team. So, 100%, man. 100% of relationships, man. They not going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere.
Coach Gill, bro, up in that meeting room. This man.
Well, Coach Gill, man. Tell the people about Coach Gill, man. They don't know about Coach Gill. Let them know, pals.
Man, we was playing against West Texas. It was my first game coming back because I set out just 1 year. Man, we go up in there in that meeting room, bro. He cussing us out. he messed me up when he said this because when I was at East Mississippi, there was another linebacker up there. His name was Dearest Christmas. He was the #1 linebacker that was in
Grambling.
At Grambling.
Yeah.
So he go up and he was like, "Pounds, ain't no way you can be up there with Chris, but you down here with us." Like, dang, bro, why you do me like this? Yeah. I'm sitting in the corner. I'm just shaking my head, and he just steady going. I'm like, bro. He was like, "There's no way you shouldn't be like there's no way you shouldn't be at like no SEC school." Because like when I was in high school, I kept telling Sloan to put me at running back or whatever. I was the #1 running back in the state or whatever, and I had offers from Alabama and all them, but I chose the JUCO route first because I didn't want to be like a freshman going straight to a big college and be like, just be lost or whatever. Mm-hmm. So that's why I went to JUCO. Man, Gill get the cussing. I'm talking about making you feel so bad. You can't do nothing but just shake your head and like, true. You gotta, can you at least like cut it down a little bit?
Can you let me make it a little bit?
Yeah, can you let me make it? Let me live. He was one of them coaches. If he saw something in you, he was gonna get it out of you like 100%. And I talked to him every day about that, man. I really appreciate what you did because you really made me who I am pretty much by staying on me like that. Because he really the reason that like cranked the beast up in me a little bit more.
We need that though. We need that.
Real need that.
We need that.
Life ain't no walk in the park neither. Yeah. See, about that leadership again, me, I just couldn't take one person to the side. Like I had to say it in front of everybody so they understand while I'm doing it. I want them to hear the pain in my voice on why I'm saying what I'm saying, and also backing up behind, because in a leader, you can't just say something and then don't do exactly what you're saying. You can't get on somebody for doing this right here, but you ain't doing the same thing. So I was always one of them like, hey, what you gonna do? You gonna have to go against you ain't gonna never see no linebacker hard as me. Yeah. I didn't know you ain't. I was always like that. Because I always put myself up there, and I can also back it up by the way I'm talking. Like, y'all gonna have to come on with it, because if y'all think y'all gonna run me over with y'all worth it, I'm gonna have to do something better than that.
Hold them accountable. This is good as it gets. This is good as it gets. Iron sharp as iron. And to add real quick, Jay Jones, I'm gonna let you add in, Jay Jones, but I gotta add this story for the people. Okay, so as y'all know right now, by now, I coach Jaquan, and we was playing ETBU, bruh, and I used to give out these tests. I used to give out these tests to all of my running backs. I had like 13 running backs at Hard Simmons pound. So I give out the test. I give it to people that don't even play. You feel me? Like I give it to everybody because you gonna know what's going on. So I give out the test. I don't know, man. Did I give it out at the hotel, Jaquan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it out at the hotel. Or maybe I'll give it out before we leave sometimes. And I give it out to everybody. And I expect them to get, if you play, you got to get at least a 90, bro. Like it's stuff that you need to know. So, boom. We playing ATBU his junior year, I think, his real junior year. He played like 10 years. So during that time, I gave him the test. I gave everybody a test. They gave him back to me. Everybody making like 80s, 90s, 100s, whatever. Jaquan making like a 30. It's like I calculated, he like failed real bad. And I'm like, bro, like you gotta take this again. Like I just gave it back. I was like, bro, you gotta take this again. And when I did it, and I'm a GA at the time, so I ain't like you got like coach power like that. Like I ain't getting no full-time check, but I'm giving him his test back. Like, bro, you gonna take this test again. And he like, all right, he like whatever, John, compliance just does it. And everybody was like, why you do that? Like, he knows what he's doing. Like they used to be like, Jaquan, like, he got it. He's good. I'm like, no, he's gonna take the test again. So he takes the test again. He gives it back to me. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna hold you accountable. When he gave it back to me, I'm like, look, I'm gonna hold you accountable regardless. Like we trying to win this championship, we're gonna need you to be at the highest level. I give him the test back. We go to the game. You know what I'm saying? Next game, he break all these records, bro. He got like 12 touchdowns in the game, pounds. Like he just keeps scoring. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, if I don't push this kid as hard as I can push him, then where he gonna go? Like what's going like he's not gonna be at the full potential where he can be. God bless this kid. Like I'm gonna keep on his neck, and I ain't gonna tell him he good. So fight me. You won't, cause I want you to be better. You feel me? Like that's the leadership we talking about though. Like you gotta be like, we ain't scared to get in between you. Like I'm not scared of your little ego. I'm gonna try to kill it. I'm gonna try to crush your ego because your ego gonna get in the way of you being great. Like bump your ego, bro. Let's get about this team and let's make sure we're doing every single thing right. And let's go ahead and take this to the next level. Let's get to where we can go, wherever that is. Only God knows, right? Only God knows. So I just had to share that little story with you because this fool, man, he fed that test. I was so mad. I was hot, boy. I'm like, bro, you the starter, bro. How you fed a test? I was hot, boy. I was so hot. Anyway.
I definitely, because you give us like the test or whatever, and I would sleep on, doing like a little review, and I'd be slumped on the bus. I woke up talking about, well, we got to take a test right now.
Yes.
Yeah, that was not good.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, that was not good.
Go take the test. Yes.
I mean, I was slumped that whole ride there.
A long ride. It's a long ride.
But
man, them bus ride boys be sleep on the floor.
boys start making a pallet.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody talking about coronavirus, like, bro, like football players immune. Like, we've been on the floor.
Nah, for real. We've been through some stuff now.
We've been sleeping on the floor, bro. All the way 8 pounds.
Head to head, toe to toe.
Pounds. We went to Arizona. How long we was on the bus?
Sloan, we went to Ottawa, Arizona. Man, 16 hours on that bus.
Boys, face first on the ground like this. Drooling.
We go in the locker room. It's probably about 5 o'clock in the evening time. Man, we go in the locker room. It's about 116 in the locker room. It was so hot that they told the whole team to go on campus and they had to change clothes in like some classroom. But it was only like 6 of us that stayed in the locker room. It was me, a DB, and Coach Gibb.
Y'all crazy. Because we were dripping sweat. It's Arizona, bro. 116 degrees inside. You know what I'm saying? And
inside, in the locker room.
Inside, in the locker room, bro. They had no ventilation. Like there was no air going through that joint. So like cats was walking around in their girdles trying to go to and we was like, bro, put your clothes on. We got mamas out here and stuff. The dudes, they were just struggling. Like it was hot, man. It was just, but the stuff we go through with this game, man, it prepares you. It prepares you for so much. It prepares you for so much. But Jay Jones, what's the next topic, brother? What you want to cover?
Man. Let's get on
something. Like him.
Why do, so you put this, why we do what we do? You said different animals, same beast.
Got that from Kobe.
Elaborate on that.
Got that from Kobe too. Yeah. So talking about what you say, Barrels?
Tell me that every day, boy.
Yeah. And it's like even though we in different areas, like I got y'all on here because I know how y'all coming. Cause I can feel it's like when you driven by your heart, when you do stuff, you can feel what other people are as well. Because like y'all go through certain things, like everybody else kind of they clocked out. The field's kind of closing up. People grabbing their bags and stuff. Everybody kind of getting off the field. Everybody going to go see their girlfriends or whatever, or they got stuff to do. And then you got like a few select people that's still out there. You know what I'm saying? You got the kicker. You got some returners. Maybe they get a couple. Get a little couple of that. And then you got some cats that just be out there real deal working still. Like practice ain't ended yet. And I'm talking about them type of people, bro. Like, and I feel like y'all them type of people because I've been seeing that. Jay Jones, I done been in the weight room with Jay Jones when ain't nobody in there at night, probably 12 o'clock at night, call him up like, bro, let's get it in. It's nothing. He all about it. And then, same with Pound, see you, after practice, working, trying to get better with Ump. And same with Jaquan. I done made Jaquan do some crazy stuff, so I already know what Jaquan coming on. So it's like, being that type of beast, it's like you relish those opportunities to get better. Like you like fiend them. You know what I'm saying? Like the people like they want to get all on the accolades or they want to get all on the material stuff or whatever. But you just want to get better. And you just want to be the best. Like that's all you worried about. You're not worried about nothing else. And you want to be the best for your team. You want to be best for your family or whatever. You just driven different. It's like you got that dog in you. Like ain't nobody just gonna like if you put me on my butt, you knock me down. Like bro, I'm gonna get up. I'm getting right back in your face. I'm gonna tell you, I'm coming right back, bro. I'm coming right back. You gonna see me, and you better do it again. And then when I see that in somebody else, it just get me going. Like when I see that dog in like my teammate. You know what I'm saying? You on my team and we together and I see it in you. Well, you done turn me up. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level now. So I'll let y'all talk about that because I know how y'all coming too, man.
Well, you know me on defense. We used to call out dark side defense. Man, if they was looking for somebody to get it started, it was always me. I'm always there. Then to make the play, I'm gonna make the play. I will tell them on kickoff, Sloan, I'm about to go down. When I was on it, they probably didn't get past the 20-yard line.
No, you're right. You're right.
That was just me. And same thing with defense. Offense, they get to driving on this. As soon as one play can change the whole game, you go back there, get a sack. Everybody start feeding on it. And once you see you jumping around and all that, everybody gonna start getting. We trying to get everybody on one accord the whole time. People be saying, "Oh, you can't turn your light switch on and off during the game." I was the person that can do that. On time, I cut my light off when I'm finna go to sleep.
Hey,
that's about it.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's finna stay on the whole day. Game week, everybody, I'm focused in. You say something, I'm about to get on you about that.
Yep. That's
mentality. My mind was just on a whole nother level when it came time for that right there. Practicing just like it's game day.
Yep. Every time.
And Sloan, them running backs, I used to hit them in the backfield, and I used to get them like, bro, y'all gotta do something about this because it's not gonna be no defensive game. I'm gonna need y'all to put up points. Got to. Yeah. That was just me. I pointed. So.
That's real. I don't know. That's big about just getting people together. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing everybody needs to be on the same page. Like know your role. Like we talk about Case Sloan. You know what I'm saying? Know your role. Know what you got to do. Like I'm on the defense. Like you on the defense. You can't score all the time for. You know what I'm saying? You stopping. It's not your job to score. Mm-hmm. I'm saying you got to get on the running back. So that's your time to shine. So you got to shine for the team. Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah. Me, one of my stories is I played defense too. And I sprained my ankle pretty bad, so I had to sit out a week. We had a bye week, and then we had a game. And I wasn't 100%. So we was down by 14 in the fourth quarter, and I looked up at the scoreboard, and my defensive line coach told me, he's like, man, I haven't seen you do nothing. Like, is this guard All-American? Like, is this the best guard in the world? Like, I haven't seen you do nothing.
You a ghost right now.
Right. And for some reason, I don't know, it's like, like y'all said, that focus change. I didn't even feel my ankle. Like for the rest of the game, I'm making plays. I'm jumping up, like making plays. And then in the fourth quarter, we went to overtime, and then you get it at the 20-yard line. So it's third down. I get a tackle. So it's 3rd and 8. So it's fourth and 8, and the quarterback dropped back, and I like swim the dude, and I see the quarter. As a D line, well, I don't know y'all, but as a D lineman, they just say like match his hands or whatever. So I see the quarterback drop his hand, and I just put my hand up and knock the ball down, and we stopped him. So we had to go on offense, and shit. I told the coach, I was like, hey, I don't even feel my ankle right now. Put me on offense too.
Yeah. I'm out there. I'm ready.
So they put me at guard on offense. We go down there. We get to the 5-yard line, and we're like, we didn't score. We didn't score a touchdown, but we kicked the field goal to win the game.
Yeah.
And it was just like, after the game, I felt my ankle, but it's just like when my coach told me, like, where you at? You supposed to be this, this D line or whatever. This guard kicking.
He got that. Butt. He got that gear going in you.
Yeah, and I was like, he kicking my. I was like, I'll bet. And that whole, I'm just saying, like you said, it just. I wanted to be the dude to make the play. So, like you say, different animal. It just turned me. That really. I used to self-motivate myself, but if I felt like I'm getting beat or we about to lose, I just.
That's the biggest motivator. That's the biggest motivator. And
turn up.
Yeah, turn up time. That's what that is. Because like when we go down, bro, it's kill. It's all I hear. That's all I see. Like, it's like, I'm about to crush. Like, do not give me this ball. I'm going to the house. Like, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to the house. And if I don't go to the house, then whoever tackled me gonna feel it. Like, you know what I mean? And it was always like, for me, it's just like, man, when things got bad was when I really wanted to turn up. Like, it was like when things were not good. And I think that's what I'm talking about. The beast in us, it doesn't allow bad stuff to stay bad. Like, we have to control this. Like, it's like, if my team is in a struggle moment right now, I'm going to turn this up. I'm going to turn this up. As soon as I can get on this field, I'm about to make a play. We're about to turn up, and we're about to change this whole game. And, man, I think that's something, like I said, certain traits don't leave you, bro. Like, certain traits don't leave you. And when you go into the workforce one day, after, y'all have y'all illustrious NFL careers, when you get into the workforce, it's the same way. It's the same way. When y'all not up there in sales like y'all supposed to be, you're going to be like, look, man, I got to take it upon myself to turn this team up right now. Like, I got to make sure that I'm going to give everything I got. I'm going to use all my skills I got, and I'm really going to turn this whole thing around. And that's different, bro. Dudes don't really think like that. They don't really think they have the control to control a team game, but you really do if you that type of player. Like, if you believe in yourself like that, you can. And I think that comes from the preparation, because you put in the time. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother thing. When you don't prepare, and all of us have prepared for the successes that we had in our lives, when you don't prepare, you don't have that type of confidence. But when you prepare for it, you don't work for it. All them workouts in the summer, you've been working a job, you've been working out, you've been going to class, you've been doing what you got to do to get eligible, you've been sacrificing your social life, because it's hard to even talk to people when you grinding like that. When you go through all that, bro, it's like, nah, man. Like, when I get into the actual game now that I ain't got to go through that hard preparation, and this the easy part, it's a wrap, bro. I'm not losing. I'm not losing. That's it. That's just it. But I done had y'all for a little minute, and I appreciate y'all for giving some real good insight, man. I really want to know, just in closing though, because like I said, y'all are in a position that a lot of younger cats want to be in. I mean, just being honest, y'all been blessed. Me and Jay Jones, we really, really want to be a light to these young cats, and so we want to know, what is, like, in closing, what would be your message to people that are younger than you that want to do what you're doing right now, be in this position? What would be your message to them if you had to extend a message and say, this would be something like maybe something you would told your younger self? Like, what would that be?
Keep God first and always have faith. Don't never give up. Don't never let anybody tell you what you can't do. Like I said, if you can control it, control it. Everything else, you got to put it in God's hands, 100%. Always be 1% better than you were yesterday. Always.
Definitely put God first, you know what I'm saying? Whether you down bad or, you know what I'm saying, feeling like you on a pedestal, on a throne or something like that, praise God. Let him know that he's the reason you in that boat. You know what I'm saying? Definitely know that it's a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell you wrong. If you want that, go get it. Can't nobody tell you no. Pretty much that's what I got.
What you got for the people, Jay Jones?
Man, hey, like everybody else said, start with God. Keep God first, and everything else will follow. That's just been in my life. And like I think we said on another show, I know things might get bad. It might get rough, might get tough, might be, you might be on that your last little thought that you like, I'm just gonna quit everything. Mm-hmm. But just never quit. Once you start something, finish. Mm-hmm. I feel like college, if you play football, if you do track, if you the manager at Foot Action, you know what I'm saying? Don't quit. I mean, unless you quitting to move up somewhere, don't quit. That's how I've been living my life. I just don't quit. If I started, I'm gonna finish. College, high school, everything. So keep that in mind. Never quit. Never give up.
And I agree 100% with all y'all said for sure, man. I think, God is the cornerstone, man. It's where it starts. When we write with our faith, then we can do whatever we want to do, man. We can take all those risks and we can fall and we can get up and we can fall and we can get up, we can fall, we can get up, because we know at the end of the day, we doing it in the glory, man. There's a reason why we've been given these gifts, and it's our duty as believers to be able to glorify him in the way we got these gifts. We just got to go out there and do our best to continue to just give it out, man. We got to give these gifts out. And, going on not quitting, these young cats, man, you quit before you get to that sweet spot, man. Everything's about timing. So don't be so concerned with all this. Oh, I didn't get it right now, man. I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, you got to be your biggest cheerleader. You got to be the one on your team, nobody else on your team. You got to stay on your team. You got to stay telling yourself you the coldest. You know what I'm saying? You keep telling yourself you the coldest, one day you will be the coldest. And can't nobody tell you otherwise. And that's what I would say. To add to that, you don't quit, man. You the best. You believe in yourself. You wake up in the morning. You tell yourself, I'm that dude. I'm the man that's gonna turn my life around. I'm gonna get my family out of wherever we at. I'm gonna put us in the nice houses. I'm gonna put us up in the hills because I got the power to control my own choices. So I ain't gonna quit. I'm gonna keep going. And I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. And then I'm gonna see what happens. And then at the end of this thing, man, the glory road is what we on, man. We trying to get there. So this ain't even about the flesh. I can get all this stuff here, but that ain't about that, man. It's about the glory. So, this has been a great podcast. Again, thank you two young fellas so much for coming on the Be the Light podcast and helping be that light for myself and Jerell. My right hand, man. He left-handed, but be the right hand.
But left hand man. That's to be left hand man. So we had two working hands.
Hey, man, whatever works, bro. Whatever works, bro. But no, man, that's all we got for y'all. And hey, be the light, and we out.
Man, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.